If that was audible, that was my clicker. That was me turning the light off in here. Also, I've got to change that scene before bringing YouTube online. I apologise. I'm so bad at this. Got all my content, blah blah blah. Yeah. It is super late when I'm recording this or streaming this, so it's going to be a short one, and I don't think I'll be able to get the game done tonight. But we'll see how far we get. In particular, I took a look at the collectibles last night, and I believe I'm missing one. I don't know which, but I just want to check that before we get going, so let's click that. Let's bring up the trophy guide on another tab. Every damn time I hit start stream, I start talking and I start coughing. I don't understand why.
The event was the murder. I had to find my way to it.
Yeah, I'm missing something here. Just gotta find the right trophy. Right. Don't see it. There we go, the Trail of the Riser. So I've got the Dark Place, I've got Rising, I've got Murder Sites, the Dark Presence, Visions. I don't have Drowning. That was apparently inside the room where we leave the, use my words, where we leave the studio. And I don't know if I can go back for it or not, or whether I need to get it on New Game Plus. If I can't get it now, though, if I can't get out of here, then I'm going to... It's a fair run back, but I'll go for it. I'll try and go for it, I'll see if I can get it. If not, I will need to get it on New Game Plus. And you could argue this is completely unnecessary and dangerous because there's going to be enemies out on the streets. But as always, I'm all about bad ideas, so let's give this a go. Hope you're doing well tonight, chat. And if you're watching this, thank you for watching. I don't understand why you do, but thank you. Your reasons are your own at this point. Let's grab that. Some more handgun ammo. I was ready to dodge. And thinking about this more overnight, we had two murder sites. The first one was Nightingale, and the second one was Cynthia. I really thought the second one was going to be either Logan or Nora, but we're heading to another murder site, which implies that something's going to happen on Saga's next chapter. Have I missed this? I think I have. Alright, am I looking at the correct location? Yep, 100%. I think what happened is that I hit the switch too early. Because that ain't working now. I'll try going in here and resetting it, but I don't think it's going to work. Kadank, how you doing tonight, dude? Hope you're well. The good news is this is a very short chapter, so I can come back for this one relatively easily, I think. But yeah, I've definitely missed something in this room. And I'm going to need to go back for it on New Game Plus, so we are not getting the platinum on one playthrough. Feels bad, man. Can't get across there. I should probably just load my game, but I did pick up a couple of bullets, so let me try getting back without getting hit. Where am I going? That's way. Back into the theatre we go, and we can start looking around. I believe we have bathrooms downstairs, in addition to the office, and we have 2 sets of stairs leading up, including an echo over there. And once again, just like that, so I'm almost out of room. Let me drop off that medkit. I think I looked around here. There was nothing of any value around here. Oh, I missed that room. Shotgun shells. I don't know if I have a keyword to... Hello. I don't know if I have a keyword to change the lobby yet. We'll find out in just a moment. Okay, well that seems to be the opening area. Excuse me. We have the 2 containers over there. Those must be upstairs. I definitely have not seen those. We have the... That's a very confusing map. I was certain I got everything in that bathroom, but apparently not. Unless it's around here somewhere. No, was it a standalone room on the side? It's got to be in here. What did I miss? Ah. A filing cabinet with absolutely nothing in it. Okay, fine. And there's 2 containers directly ahead of me, but I've got a feeling they are upstairs. Because I don't see them around here. Or maybe they're, you know, these filing cabinets right here. Okay, let's drop off more healing. And I think I'll hang on to the rest. I can potentially drop the flare gun though, let me do that. 14 shotgun shells should be enough for anyone. We've also got 13 flare gun shots. Once again, I feel like I'm doing well on resources, and now that I've said that, I'm going to burn through all my ammo and lose it all. Right, that's fine. Staff-only door.
I felt like I'd been on this case looking for the cult of the word for a lifetime or more. The only case I'd ever been on. They would surface from the dark with their depraved acts of violence and fade back into the night, leaving behind bloody crime scenes and clues heavy with obscure meanings that led nowhere. Arriving at the cinema, I felt a monumental, terrifying revelation trembling before me, ready to open its jaws and swallow me whole.
This place had significance to the cult. There was something to use there.
I was about to say the cult of the word is new. I saw a sign down in the bathroom about it, but I didn't say anything about it at the time, but it ain't the cult of the tree, that's for certain. Good night, girl. Good evening. How you doing? Well, it's not evening where you are, but it's evening where I am, so I'm saying good evening.
I was missing something.
Two containers. Oh my god. This stuff is just so unreasonably well hidden. Where is it? Toolbox. Okay, I think it is time to change the lobby. Given that, you know, we've got nothing else to do and nowhere else to go. Oh my god, my throat. I'll take the painkillers. Even though we absolutely don't need them. Maybe the flare was a good idea. Casey would lead us to the murder site, and we found more visions of inspiration to write a new Casey story. It's just after 9 AM here on the East Coast here. It's morning for you. Basically same time as me, but 12 hours apart. Just switch AM to PM and vice versa. Anticipation before the event transports you to another reality. The cause of the word. This was the cult's lair. They didn't bother to hide it.
The first step toward the murder site. I was making progress. Someone had barricaded themselves in the room.
But Nigel has reached a 3-stream streak and says, not sure of the significance of this. It's an annoying pop-up on your screen. Yeah, streaks are dumb. They're especially dumber when you build them up to about 100 or so, and then they disappear for no good reason. It means you can get some additional channel points to spend on my redeems, which I haven't set up. I'll do it one day, I promise. Yeah, we can potentially go through there. And by that, I mean, I think that's the only direction that I can go. I didn't see anything downstairs, so let's go in here. Okay, what did I miss? I missed something. I can't break that. I feel dumb. What am I missing? There were no other plot elements, correct? No, nothing. This is it. So maybe what I have to do is activate that somewhere else. Yeah. That's what I have to do. I have to undo it. And then we go through here. And then we do this. This should... Not that. This door is locked, correct? No, it's not locked. Let's set it up in here. I noticed that it was available in here the first time it came through. There we go. Following the blood trail. It's Emancipation Day holiday today for us Canadians, but you have to work since you're in the US. Another reason to hate America. But you're working from home, so yep, that's an advantage. Another plot element.
Do you a lot of good to talk, buddy.
It was an initiation ceremony. Or so we made our new members believe. 2 of New York's finest. They had performed endless favors to earn their place among us. We had something special waiting for them. And something very special for you, Alex Casey.
Who's your leader? Alan Wake? Scratch? Zane? Give me a name!
You will meet him soon enough.
There was no end to the corruption. It fit the genre, so I'd use it.
I assume he's talking about Mulligan and Thorson, and that was Yakko or Ilmo. Good night, girls. Lurking to get breakfast. Don't say that, you make me hungry. That's all good. Enjoy. Okay. I need to switch back. New York's finest. They had gathered behind the doors for their rites of initiation. This area is not part of the lobby, so I don't expect that to... Wait. Never mind, it is all part of the lobby. I need to check in there as well. Again, splitting arrows, and I don't understand why. We saw the same thing in the ocean view in those two rooms. I fully guess it. Alright, so what can I fix? Apart from absolutely nothing. I'm not interested in that. Let's just go with max health. Let's swallow some pills, check this out. I suspect this is still well and truly locked. But we now have a way forward. Christ, people, clean up after yourselves. I did not see that entrance earlier. Wow. Wrong button. Alright, so somewhere up there we have an upstairs area, we have a ladder, a back area. But as far as the ground floor is concerned, I think this is pretty much it. I've left a hand flare behind over there, but I don't care at this point. That's inside the room with the locked door, which I now see has something behind it, so I'm certain that we'll be opening it from the opposite side. Normally though, what it says is it's locked from this side. We didn't see that. Excuse me. Still trying to clear my throat in the background.
legends circling Thomas Zane were a bottomless rabbit hole. I'd done some digging. To film freaks, he was a mythic auteur in the art house cinema. A rising star coming to America from Finland. But he only created one film, Tom the Poet, before he went missing, mirroring the vanishing of the main character in the movie, played by himself. The biggest mystery was around his lost film, an early work made in Finland, Nightless Night, rumored to have mystic properties. Some claimed it was a snuff film, that the ritual murder in the film was an actual murder. There were no known surviving copies, but the cult chased it as if it were their unholy grail, just like Wake's books were.
He made a movie where he went missing, and then he went missing. It's coming to life. We would watch it happen, the voyeurs of horror, the world projected. I actually thought we were in New York's finest. That was a mistake. Reverently, the cults prepared for the viewing.
The plot changed the details of the world.
No, okay.
Wake. This story is a monster. Let me die. Wake. It's you, following your master into La La Land. A sad bunch of clowns in funny masks and hoods, pretending to be a secret society.
Maybe it is you who's playing a role, Mr. Casey. A role carefully laid out for you. A puppet blindly performing the ritual steps for the glory of the cult. Huh?
What the fuck have you been smoking?
Nightless Night. A clip of the lost film survived. You will see, Mr. Casey. In the Nightless Night, you will finally see.
Nightless Night was Zane's film. It played a role in this story.
Thinking about that makes me think what he did in Bright Falls, but honestly he didn't do much. He basically just defended Alan, or tried to, went out to the woods, something happened, and he's been kept in the morgue since. Then Saga went down, rescued him, and now they're just chilling, I guess. Alright, once again, I'm confused. New York's finest, tempted with false promises, the cops were the ritual sacrifice. Also, I've got to talk about that. That confuses me because I don't know where we got the angel lamp on this particular draft of initiation. I've used it already. We had to use it to prize fellas. Where did I use it already, actually? Yeah, we had to use it to get out of the studio, but I'm not sure where we picked it up. Compare that to the musical, where we got it as an award. You're real. You were nice. Oh, hey.
The shadow was congealing the darkness.
Double damage on the last shot did not do much. Didn't see it. What button? Anyone else?
Shadows melted away. I was alone. For now.
Emphasis on the for now. Okay. What have we here? And was it necessary to do that? They were the cult's ritual sacrifice, and yeah, I do recall distinctly that Saga killed them. Well, she was defending herself, she needed to get the clicker. But those two are quote-unquote dead in the quote-unquote real world. Okay, well the reason I came out here was because I could switch the lobby over to this now. No? No. I'm a dumbass. Ignore me. Clip of the lost film. The secret truths waited in the film Nightless Night. Dr. Polylise, how you doing, dude? Hope you're well as always. Yeah, I was wondering if it was Yoson Yo.
A film that was a ritual. Literal movie magic. In a theater that hailed from a time when there was still magic in the silver screen.
So I think we are locked out here. Just want to make sure nothing's going to troll me in here. No, that room is not changing. I think the lighting might have changed, but that room has not changed. So I need to switch back to something else. No, that will do.
The scene changed with the story.
Oh, come on. I'm not interested in fighting you lot, really. I just cleared this area as clip of the lost film. The light projected a teaser of dark secrets.
What is this?
The writer's room.
Zane was in the clip holding my lamp. Was he playing me in his film? Zane's lamp on the screen had no light. I could transfer the light in my lamp to his.
Trippy. I've got plenty of light in quote-unquote my lamp. It's not my lamp. It's a lamp that was given to us by the Dark Place. Removing the lights didn't do anything.
A light of the lamp shone out of the screen and revealed the door.
I'm going to make the bold assumption that there's nothing ahead of me to collect.
I was back out into the night. The seedy alley away from prying eyes was a good scene for dark deeds.
I can't climb back up there. So what am I doing here exactly? I've got to be honest, I'm not entirely certain. I'm looking for a murder site. I am in a theatre made by someone called Thomas Zane, who's a bit of a nutcase, along with everyone else in this game. And what I can do is I can manipulate the environments by basically getting inspiration and rewriting the story. So this here is a relatively normal...
I had the answer on the plot board.
Shut the hell up. This here is a relatively normal looking backlot. And we've got a garage and a prop storage, which I'll go through in just a moment. But what I can do is I can change the environments by going into the plot board and using my inspiration or ideas to change how the world looks. And I can do that because we're not actually in the quote-unquote real world at the moment. We're inside this place called the Dark Place, and the rules of reality here don't work as they should. But the short answer is I'm looking for a murder site. Finding that apparently is going to make a tower spawn, and then I can go into the tower and try and find my waifu. It's a very odd game. That's where I came from. I can't climb back up there, so I'm stuck here. So right now I just want to explore this area as quote-unquote the normal place. I'm sure we're going to find a word of power around here somewhere. And then I'm going to start transforming it into the other ideas that I've had so far while exploring this place. I think we've been on the other side of that truck. Yeah, we picked those up. I can just make out the word of power there.
I should use the plot board to keep building the story.
Alan, you need to shut the fuck up and let me explore. Okay, I know where that leads. That door should be unlocked? No, never mind, it's locked. It's locked on both sides, okay. So let's change this place. Only 3 scenes, okay. The cult dumps their trash here? Really? Don't know. The cult of the word. The cultists were driven by mad fanatical belief.
Someone had fallen to their death from the rooftop.
But where's the body? Go to the roof and find where someone fell, but I don't think we can do that on this scene. Right. Black ball. I'm colorblind, that is a white ball. I'm so dumb. Where's the black ball? I am not seeing it. I assume I have to get up to the roof and then switch back to this. Unless there's a way through the garage, but I didn't see anything there. Let me just check. This is all part of the same scene, so it is possible that this can change as well, but it feels very unlikely. Yeah, there's nothing in here. Okay. Someone fell, but I don't see a body, but I see an echo. Okay. New York's finest. The cops had sold their souls. I can grab the light, that seems important. Nothing up there, nothing around here.
Felt important to the story.
Oh, I know. Tell me why, Alan.
You don't think they're gonna want us to, like, cut off a finger or something for this initiation, do you?
Nah, I'm sure we'll just chant some ceremonial stuff. Nothing to it.
Well, it's about time. We paid our dues, made plenty of their problems disappear, dumped all those nobodies down that chute.
What we did or didn't do, it's all behind us now. We're going straight to the top, partner.
Yep, like we died and went to heaven.
I see. That's where Mulligan and Thorson dumped the Taken. Okay. This, what is going to change?
This felt correct.
It feels correct, but why? Nothing changed. Unless you want me to put that light source into another scene, in which case I have 5 of them already. So, I don't know about that. Let me switch. Clip of the lost film. The film was made to be played in a place like this. Okay, I'm not seeing the answer here. I'll try the garage. So the biggest one that I've got is Calls of the Word, where a body has apparently fallen from the roof. There is an echo up there, but I don't know how to access it. My goal is to go to the roof and find where someone fell. I assume that's how we activate that echo, but I'm not seeing it. I don't think I can get further up there, correct? There's no ladder here. Okay, I feel stupid. What am I missing? I feel stupid, and I am stupid. Defoe Donas, how you doing? There were too many D's there. How are you doing, dude? Oh my god, I'm so tired. I should not be streaming tonight at all. How have you been? Hope you've been well. Does the door lead anywhere? The door leads to a shortcut back into the main theatre lobby. Can I give advice? Give me about 3 or 4 more minutes, please. Let me just switch back here because we picked up the light here. And we were told this feels correct. That gets rid of that. I mean, the simplest answer is, yeah, probably loose. There would be a ladder appearing somewhere, but... Okay, I didn't see that. I did not see that, damn it. So, how do I get through there? There we go. Annoying. The radio there was a clue. There's that ladder.
straight to the top. The dirty cops lived down in the city. Their city. They had committed repulsive deeds to get there. They told themselves it was worth it.
Okay, we need to switch back to this. Who fell? It's not here. Maybe it's further up. Where the hell am I? I'm over there now, okay. This has to be the correct direction though, has to be. There has to be a suitcase or a word of power here. But I feel like I've been here multiple times as I've been making my way across the rooftops. In particular as I was making my way towards the ocean view. That's not what I'm here for, buddy. Nor that. Supplies. Nah. I reckon there's a word of power here, but I don't see it. I can't change the scene here. It would not surprise me if there's a word of power here. Okay, I see the humming. God damn it. Mr. Breaker is not far away. Hopefully there's a second exit in this room. Boom. Let's go that.
Hey, you're Alan this time, right? Just making sure.
It's me, Tim.
Don't tell me that. What the hell has changed here? I was at the morgue. I was about to give the evidence to the FBI. Is this Casey speaking? Who is the red-headed woman? Master of many worlds. That says words there, not worlds, but okay. Shapes to mark and codify parallel realities, also double triangles. That's the cult thing. We've seen that. Alright, what have we got here? Dreams of different versions, parallel universes, multiverses. We are connected because of something that happened to us somewhere else. Shockwaves echo across worlds. If I die, will I wake up as another version? Is he killing versions of me? All I know is I need some stronger acid. Right, I've got the map at least, and that's all that matters. Oh god. No, the issue now is I need a shoebox. Fuck, another one. No, I can't open that one. Good. That door's locked. We can open that. I'll continue on, but hopefully we're going to find a shoebox. Right, you. Have you met my evil doppelganger who may or may not be me?
You ran into Scratch, didn't you? My double.
Well, it's hard to say, but he sure looked like you. It was weird because I heard that you got out of this place. I guess that was just a rumor. Anyway, I'm just doing my thing, still looking for Door. I've got a new theory on that front.
Aliens?
What's this new theory?
It's a lot, so buckle up. You have your doubles, and I keep dreaming about other versions of me, right?
You do?
This makes me think there must be other realities besides ours. But ours is connected to the rest of them. Door might even be a part of the reason why. He seems to be the only constant, but what does he want? What's he planning? Sorry. You've got your own problems. Sometimes I think I'm going crazy trying to make sense of this.
Alright, Tim Breaker is
Maybe
the player.
The thing is much bigger than what we're able to see. Or everything I just said is bullshit. Who knows?
What was my double doing? Did he have a manuscript with him? I need to know.
But he didn't have anything. No, he had a cocktail, and he was smoking. He wasn't like you said he'd be. Very, very touchy-feely. He wore leather pants. He was actually looking for you. He asked the same question about the manuscript. And then he asked if I was going to a costume party and if he could come. Like, I told him this wasn't a costume and he ran off. I guess he doesn't like cops.
That wasn't Scratch.
That was Thomas. That was Thomas Zane, who also looks somewhat like us in certain realities. Okay, so first question, what have I missed? Really? I can't believe that. Okay. There's an echo there which we need to go back for. I'm not seeing anything else. Other than two containers which I've missed in the room where I just was. What the fuck? Spotlight, something over there. So there's something directly ahead to my left. I'll go back for that. That's unbelievable. What the hell? I don't know how many times I've walked through that room. Nothing? Okay. So, not that way. There's something to my left here. Oh, not that way, Alan. Sorry, I just had to scratch my nose. That one's huge. That one is massive. I'm gonna go with tourist map. Only because I'm not having any problems with batteries. We have plenty of batteries. Okay. Speaking of finding things, I need to find a shoebox now. We went that way. I vaguely recognize that alley, but I'm not where I want to be. Here we go. Save. Let's offload some more shit. How the hell do I have 8 hand flares? I have no idea how this keeps happening to me. And 11 flashbangs. I'm sorry, I'm just having a normal one. That is playing on normal and I'm doing just fine. What the hell, game? I have 15 flare gun shots, 16 shotgun shells, 30 handgun bullets, 11 batteries, more flares that I can count, 13 flares, 7 medkits. It's being showered in resources at the moment. Right, nothing else in there. There is... That's where I have to go, and that's going to take me back down there, isn't it? That makes sense. So if I go down here, I should be able to see the echo now. There it is.
Don't you fucking move, or I'll blow you away.
You got me, Mr. Casey. I'm all yours. Go ahead. Ask that burning question in your mind.
How did you do it? How did you get me into that film clip without my remembering it? Talk to me, damn it!
You've seen the film? Good, good. Now you're ready to meet the Grandmaster. He's waiting for you in the projection booth where everything will be revealed, where he will project a new reality onto this one. And now, Mr. Casey, I've played my part to the end.
No, no, no! Crazy bastard! Why'd he jump?
Projection booth. Was that where I find the murder site?
Maybe. I assume that's Yako. In Saga's reality, in the Return reality, Scratch took over his body, or Alan disguised as Scratch, or Alan took over his body, we don't know, and killed him. In this reality, he was cornered by Casey and chose to jump. We have another keyword, and I believe I'm going to have to do this to get out of here. The Grandmaster, he waited inside, his presence felt out in the night. I've got to go back, don't I? I've got to loop all the way back around. That's crazy. Wow, okay. I don't believe we're going to find a ladder, otherwise I would have seen it earlier. The hell was that? At least 2 of them. Hell. Make that 3. Rare footage of the final bullet doing work. Nope. Can you climb stairs? We'll find out in just a moment, I guess. Where am I? I've got to switch back to the cops and then switch over to this.
Changed the story. And with that, the dark place changed.
Oh, I know. Okay, what do we have here? I guess this gets me back into the cinema. This is where I wish I had a grenade launcher. Just you, okay. Oh, there's another one. There's multiple. Where's my flashbang? Not that! I don't know why it changed weapons on me. Get me the fuck up, please. That's happened a couple of times when I've gone for flashbangs. I've gone for a dodge or something, and it switched me back to my main weapon. I'm not out of this yet. Doors open. Alright, there's a flare in here, which I just straight up missed. We are back in the lobby.
My eyes couldn't follow it.
Couldn't follow was. I don't know, but all I know is I'm going to get into that room and save. A shoebox, please. Alright, so let's take stock. We need to load that. Let me grab some healing. I'll grab some more flares because they actually seem very useful. Flashlight's fully loaded. I know I shouldn't have loaded there, but it's fine. Okay, let's switch. The Grandmaster. The Grandmaster was expecting a visitor. Again, I'm going to make the bold assumption there's nothing upstairs. Let's just go into the hall. Fuck.
Shit.
Don't do that to me. Thomas Zane is still holding the torch. I can put that in here to light this up, and I will.
The light was my haven.
Indeed. What do we have here? The Grandmaster's Dark Invitation.
This was dark, but the story had to be dark.
There is a door in the stage.
Wake, Colin, wake.
I found myself in a maze of film equipment. There had to be a way to the projection booth from here.
Okay, I'm nowhere.
I'm here, you son of a bitch. Show yourself. The Grand Master of my ass. You're a clown in a mask.
Are we about to kill Casey? Even though I think we killed him earlier here, or as we were going to the ocean view. Although that was in that story, this is a different draft, so it would make sense that he's alive in this version of Initiation. That doesn't look like an exit to me.
I was back where I started. A loop within a loop. I had to keep going.
I'm here, you son of a bitch. Show yourself. Who was it? Who said that? Your grand master, my ass. You're a clown in a mask. I'm not the one wearing a mask here, you moron.
Projection booth. It doesn't say exit though.
The Casey in the story was losing it. I wasn't far behind.
No, I think you lost it a long time ago, Alan.
I was back at the beginning again. I had to keep going. Find a way to the murder site.
Show yourself. Who was it? Who said that? That's a real clever trick, asshole. You can run, but you can't hide. Your grand master, my ass. You're a clown in a mask. I'm not the one wearing a mask here, you moron. Why don't you come here and say that to my face, buddy? Then we'll see who's the moron.
That's where it got started. So I wish this made some kind of sense. That's still locked. I feel that was very significant though. We had to see that to proceed. But the question is, how do I get out of here? The door's in a different location, so maybe... no.
I was back at the beginning again. I had to keep going. Find a way to the murder site. Casey?
Who's there? Look, you got the wrong guy. I'm not Alex Casey. I only play him in the movies. He's just a fictional character.
What's going on here?
You don't have to kill me. You don't have to go get that knife and stab me. You can just give up and go back. Forget about the ritual sacrifice to open the way forward.
The ritual sacrifice to open the way.
No. Don't do it. You don't have to become a monster. Just leave the knife where it is, in the back, and go.
A knife in the back? Everything about this was absurd. Our dialogue forced and ridiculous. In desperate need of another pass. But I'd play along to see where it took me.
Let's forget about the knife. Don't go looking for the knife.
Okay, we're taking the knife and stabbing this poor bloke.
Oh, no you don't! You'll be sorry!
Who are we murdering in quote-unquote the real world? Uh-oh.
What the fuck?
I think I may be back in quote-unquote reality. No, we're still behind the screen. Jump scare time. Okay, where's that? That is... It's clearly in the woods somewhere. Although I see balloons and whatnot, so maybe it's Coffee World? Beerfest?
I was getting close.
Are you here, Saga? Controller's vibrating, which means there's an echo nearby, but we also just saw it there. Yeah, we're not getting through there until we've watched this cutscene. What we got?
Welcome, Alex Casey. You've done well. You've played your role perfectly.
Everything out of your mouth is a damn lie. The only place any of this makes any sense is in your psychotic brain.
As a fictional character in a story, you've fulfilled your purpose. You brought the writer of the story here. You can go now, Casey.
No, I'm not going anywhere before I get some answers. How was I in that movie? Why does all this feel so familiar? What? Who the fuck are you? Who the fuck am I? No!
And welcome to you, Alan Wake.
What the hell?
This is the ritual to lead you on. We're just one step away from your final destination, Mr. Wake. But first, here's an unanswered mystery for you. If Casey was fictional, and you assumed his role as a detective, are you now fictional too?
No. Question answered.
What story are you living, Mr. Wake?
The visions were getting under my skin, coming too close for comfort. Not a separate layer, but mingling with my own reality in the dark place.
We made it. The editing room. I assume if I walk out, we're going to see something completely different now. Yeah, this feels very much reality now due to the presence of colors and whatnot. Yeah, we see coffee waterhead. The moose head, we put that on the floats. Yeah, that's Mulligan and Thorson.
The mask was the key.
Sagas had 3 boss battles. Nightingale. Is it Nightingale? Fuck, I forgot his name. I thought it was Nightingale. Mulligan and Thornton, that's in there. And Cynthia Weaver, who we saw at the Ocean View Hotel in the bathtub. These cameras, though. A pale balloon in the sky floats and sink deeper. Night springs when bright falls for the sleeper. The surface disturbed, the reflection now a tracer. In the cavity at the skull turned to a crater. This is the ritual to meet you on. Your friends will meet him when you are gone. Kabjek, how are you doing, dude? Hope you're doing well. Should I get this game right now while it's on sale? I'm going to say if you've not played Alan Wake 1 and if you've not played Control, no. Otherwise, if you enjoy those games, then yeah, there's a good chance you'll enjoy this as well. It's very strange though, and I'll just warn you, we're a fair way in, so there are spoilers here, just so you know. I'm not trying to scare you off, but just trying to warn you, I guess. Yeah, that's Mulligan and Thorson. Those hooks.
This is how I could help her.
Saga Anderson, listen. I've been tricked. Scratch wrote returned. I tried to fix the story, but he stopped me before I reached the end. He has it now. It's the key to escape.
What do you mean, escape? Wait, Scratch.
I need to stop him. I need to stop him before he gets out. He's after Alice. I'm still trapped, but I'm making progress. I wrote you in to be the story's hero. Scratch made a horror story. I need to match the genre. It has to be dark, but the hero can break through, save her family, save us all.
Save her family? Are you talking about my family?
Yes. Whatever you're doing, it's working. You just need to keep going.
Did we have family in the horror story?
I was closer now. Closer than ever before. But there was no time to lose. Everything was hanging in the balance. I could still lose it all.
That's one, was it?
Parliament Tower.
God damn it.
I had to make it work this time. I could stop Scratch, get the manuscript, fix its ending.
That scene with Saga was afterwards for Cap Mulligan and Thornton, so my memories of that are very phasey, very fuzzy. Use my words. And yeah, I've seen this song now, talking about loops and whatnot. It's very thematically accurate, I guess, with what Alan is going through in the Dark Place.
Light is a poisonous dart, forever seeking out the darkest part. Forever, your heart.
Is that it? I think it is. Short one. Seeking the Heart. Once again, Nightingale. It's a bit on the nose. So this is the projection room. That's where the murder took place. In this reality anyway. I need to go back now for that if I can. Oh, there's something over there as well. What the hell? Was that there before? I refuse to believe that.
I was traveling deeper into the dark place. The poem on the wall was growing at the same pace, dogging my footsteps, like my unwanted shadow moving in the corner of my eye. It wasn't my writing. I didn't know what it was. A terrible prophecy, a curse, looming over me.
That has to be your writing, though. Maybe Scratch's writing, but if Scratch is a part of you, then it's you. It has to be. Okay, we have a new goal. Get to Parliament Tower. And try and make it work with Alice this time. Where am I? So the projection booth has appeared right there. What's over here? Nothing. The theatre hall is back to normal. I have no intensive... That's arsey, isn't it? Although I don't hear him. There's something around here. A word of power, but I'm not sure where it is. Was that there the entire time? No, hang on, I've already picked that one up. Really? Is there really a second one around here, or is the map bugging out? Given that there's two sets of arrows here, I'm inclined to believe that there's a second one somewhere around here. And I've just realized now there's possibly a word of power in here. Above the, use my words, above this room. No, it's further to the south. It's over there. We're still set to Grandmaster here. Alright, so apparently there's a word of power here. There is. Okay, fine. Claim it, Alan. So that one should now be gone, but there's something else over there. Also, I have another echo before we leave the theatre, but I suspect I need to switch to even get out of the theatre and then see what that one's about. There's the black ball. So where, may I ask, is the second word of power? If indeed that's not the game just glitching out. I certainly do not see it in here. Let me switch a bit. Unless it's a suitcase, maybe. No? I can definitely feel a very slight vibration in the controller as I'm looking towards that. Well, I can feel vibrations in the controller just wandering around here, but that might be a function of that echo. It most probably is a function of that echo. Yeah, these arrows concern me. Why are they pointing this way? I think RC might be in the theatre. I'm just not seeing a second word of power around here. I don't know if that's a glitch or... It seems like a glitch because it's directly on the other one that we found already. But why do we have arrows pointing in this direction? I'm not seeing it. And I hate doing this, but I might actually look it up before I leave this area because I'm very confused. It's either right here and maybe I can pick it up in a reflection or something, but like there. These are always words of fix, they're not changing. At least I don't think they are. It's definitely a question mark there. And it's implying that it should be on this wall. Who the hell is talking? I have no clue. I'm going to look that up. That one feels like a glitch. Zane Theatre, Words of Power, Office. The final big area. Thank you for the spoiler, IGN. Well, I pretty much knew that anyway. What have we got? There's one outside. We got that. The concession stand. Is that not the one that I'm looking at right now? Just going to switch it back to, where is it? I need to go back in and hear who is saying that. I'm very confused. Let me just get rid of that. I see the KC. Yeah, to me, I've got that one. 1,000,000%. It gives a word of fix. We got the one on the ceiling on the opposite side. The maintenance roof. No, otherwise it'll be there, and that was the one that we found on the left-hand side. Water tank. It's way below us. There is one. Yep, that's one we saw there. Did I find the one at the water tank, actually? I don't see any circles around there, so I must have got that one. A word of stuff, a word of lamp, a word of action, and a word of fix. To me, I've got this one. I don't know why it's showing up on the map like this. Hopefully I'm not missing something huge with that, but at this point I don't mind. So I can actually, no, let's, we can get out, but let's take a look at this.
Nightmare, but I damn well try. This case would never be closed. I had more questions now than at the start. The irony of being trapped in a postmodern detective story. I felt watched. The eyes of some unseen audience on me. I wanted to turn to the hidden camera and tell them to fuck off. But I didn't know where to look to break the fourth wall.
I was about to say,
there would always be another case for Casey. 1,000,000 stories in this dark city. The night opened up to welcome me. I walked into her arms. Roll credits.
No credits just yet. We are way beyond the fourth wall at this point. We're like at about the 11th or 12th wall, I think. I'll get it right eventually. This is not what I was listening to earlier, the Rice's Room. I've got to say I'm impressed by how much acting Sam Lake actually did in this game. I know he's the writer and everything, but I'm still quite impressed. Thomas Zane is in the writer's room.
Sanotaan, että Aleen kurkotti liian pitkälle yön syövereihin.
Oh, hey, Arcee.
Eikä löytänyt sieltä enää pois.
At least I think that's Arcee, although he's,
Kannattaa varaa sitä Aleen mustaa leskeä. Taisit olla vähän heikkona häneen. Pelkäsin häntä.
Never mind.
Me pojat oltiin aina vähän toivottomia naisten kanssa.
Zane and Casey. Is that Alice? The red-haired woman. Whoa. Jack, can you make any sense of this? Because I can't. Not yet, anyway. We saw this at the start of the game. The hand reaching up in the air, he's taking nice Gar's place. I can't tell who that's supposed to be, whether it's Ilmo, Yakko, or Zane. I assume the woman is Alice. This movie is remarkably violent, kids. Just trying to get a better seat.
Tämä riitti vie sinut tuon puoleiseen.
Hän palaa. Ja sinut lukitaan huoneeseen.
He returns and you are locked in the room, the Rice's room. Oh, Alan, get your head out of the frame. Zane or Alan?
Vihdoinkin.
Kiitos. Rakkaani.
And he is now locked in the room, I believe. Is that our goal? Are we trying to get Casey to replace us in the dark place? I mean, that's what happened in the first game. Alice was taken to the dark place and then Alan took her place.
En kierrä kehää. Tämä on spiraali.
Alright, Shaz, I'm going to expect an essay on that tomorrow morning. Make sure it's at least 400 words and tell me what the fuck happened, please. You don't get any points for correct answers because I've got no idea what the correct answers are. I assume that was the Nameless Night. Because Kerry was banging on in the previous chapter about how did I find myself in the movie? We saw what happened at the start of the game. Semi-88, I missed the first part of the film, damn it. Not that it would have made any more sense. Okay, noted, thank you. So, how you doing, dude? I thought that by recessing it to, where was it? To here, that it would have recessed, but I definitely heard some things being said in the main hall here, and I thought it might have been Arcee or someone, but if that was a film, then damn. I'm kind of annoyed that I missed that. Let's go with that. I might take a look at that in my spare time, but I assume that was the Nameless Night. A short film. Well, in that case, you got no excuse. 400 words tomorrow morning. Okay, we need to make our way back to the tower. Part 1. What that? Oh. Yeah, okay, I can look at it through here. I want to say this. In the poem... that was way too quick. I'm not going to narrate that. A Thomas Zane movie. So Zane himself was in the film. Barbara Jagger's in it. That beard makes me think Yakko or Ilmo. And that room with the spiral, I've realised now that is Darius's room. We saw that in Alan's apartment. Which raises the question, why was there one inside the manor? And have I seen it elsewhere? I don't believe so, but the one in the manor deeply concerns me. So Thomas Zane is playing Alan Wake here. I see. That's how we see Alex towards the end. After the ritual. Like it's a loop. Alright. I mean, this deep, I might as well continue. This whole thing just pisses me the fuck off. That's not arty.
Onko täällä ketään? Ahti.
It doesn't look like him. Is that really Artie's real life actor? I don't think so. That's someone else.
Sanovat, se joka varjoon tyytyy, valon ihmeestä paitsi jää.
Timmy and the file say yes. Okay. I'm going to admit, and if I sound racist, I apologize. I thought he looked a bit more Indian than he looks here. He's a well-known actor in Finland. His in-game model looks much darker. I swear I'm not trying to be racist there. I promise. Don't cancel me for that.
Olit Veikon kanssa. Siksi lähdin.
I didn't recognize him at all.
Hän on poissa. Ollut jo kauan.
Kun nyt lähden, lähde kanssani.
Mutta vasta tämän yön jälkeen.
Yeah, Sam Lake speaks much better Finnish than English, and also much better Finnish than I speak English. I wonder if that's supposed to represent the ballroom at the Ocean View.
En mä kun vähän puukolla tökkäsin sitä. Tuik, 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 tuik. Hei, sillä oli paskat housussa.
Alright, so that's Ilmo or Yakko, don't know which.
Kontasojan pohjalla änkyrä kännissä ja huusi ja sopetti.
So they're all cult members.
Armo, rakkas veli, anna mä kuolen.
And he knows it. Kalevala, or how do you pronounce it, Knights, the motorcycle club.
Tuhlaajapojan paluu. Ja häntä koipien välis.
Return of Alan Wake.
Tuliko hakemaan anteeksiantoa?
Uutiset mistään paluusta ovat ennenaikaisia.
Maybe not.
Vain käymään. Ja nyt kun muistan millaista tämä touhu täällä on, en viivy kauaa. Missäs veljesi luuraa?
Pisti hengiltä. Rupes käymään aivoon se ainainen länkytys. Uhrilla ja mestarille. Mutta ei se paskaveli kelvannut edes siihen.
Yeah, this was playing much earlier. I recognize that dialogue.
Sä olit mestarin valittu. Vaikka mä koskaan ymmärtänyt, että miksi.
That glass eye, though. Or that contact.
Päiviltä pitäisi sinutkin pistää. Mitä on? Nyt tuli tupen rapinat, poika. Leikataan parta! Leikataan pojalta parta!
I think we're coming up to the parts that I've seen.
Miksi palasit, kun kerran lähdit?
En aikonut. Mutta nyt löydän itseni täältä. Nyt on kai kirottu. Kirjoitettu sadistisen kirjailijan tarina. Kierrän kehää.
Maa on syklinen laulu. Mites siellä valtion kontrollivirastossa menee?
Väärä virasto. En ole siellä töissä.
Good. But if Arcee works for FBC, he would know. But he was just a janitor, so, you know.
Tarvetta talonmiehen apulaiselle.
Ei ole. Tämän tilan isäntä katosi yön selkää vuosia sitten. Sen jälkeen, kun sinä lähdit. Merkit on ilmassa, että multakin loppuu hommat pian. Siksi kyselen virastosta. Ehkä saan sieltä töitä.
Before you got a job there? Also, that's not disgusting. You should know what we do with Tim Sams. That's got to be Alice. It has to be. Who else would it be? It ain't Saga.
Malja.
Once again, not racist. It ain't Saga.
Millä juomme?
Yöttömälle yölle.
Definitely not Saga. Yes, I can tell. Once again, not racist. Drugged. Alright, so you're either going to insert Sabane to slot B or something terrible is about to happen. I suspect it's the latter. And at this point we now see, yeah, we see this. So we saw this in the theatre. I will not watch it. Yeah, he looks and he sees Thomas here, I think, again. Thomas Zane playing Alan Wake. Alright, I've seen enough. I'm definitely missing one here. I'm going to have to go back for that. I suspect we're going to get the other part of Alice's documentary in just a moment. Alright, apologies for that interlude, but I felt it was necessary. Just looking at that story, it kind of makes sense as its own contained thing, but when you try and bring it into the greater context of everything that's happening around here, the reality is I've got no fucking clue. Like, are we playing as Casey? Are we following in his footsteps? It mentioned him getting trapped in the dark place, which, or not the dark place, but in the writer's room, which is what Alan did to replace Alice in the dark place. I don't know. What I know, fuck, is that
somehow I sensed it wasn't Zane this time.
Yeah, we shot Zane, although he didn't die. Yeah, this game's weird. The woman's name in the movie is Baba Yakala, so that gives a clue. Baba Yaga. I know it's Barbara Jagger, who is the protagonist, who is the antagonist of the first game, The Dark Presence. But you saying Baba Yakala makes me think Baba Yaga.
Hello? Hello. It wasn't Zane. It wasn't Scratch either. Huh? You're me? Me? I don't understand. There's a lot I don't understand.
I
dark place operates in loops. Time is a story. I'm calling you from a different point in that story. From the future? I'm never getting out of here, am I? Yes, you will. And no, you won't.
That's very clear.
And that is by your own choice. What does that mean? I'm sorry for what you'll have to go through. You need to go back to the talk show studio basement. Get Alice's photos from a shoebox. Before you can go to Parliament Tower, you must put the photos into the shoebox at her statue at the plaza. To help you, to help Alice, to help Saga Anderson. I'm my own Deus Ex Machina? Really? How many writers does it take to finish a story? One for each draft. It's the same writer, but in a different point in time. I'd follow the steps he laid out for me. Alice's photo from the talk show building basement. I had to go back to get them. I'd bring the photos to the shoebox by the statue.
There's a very funny joke somewhere in there. I wasn't even trying to interact with the shoebox, but thank you, game. I appreciate it. Yeah, the shoebox was mentioned earlier, and I don't know if we could have actually grabbed the photos at that point in time, or whether we needed to wait until now to grab those. I'm not sure, and I don't mind being spoiled on that if anyone wants to let me know. But the way he said you've got to go into the basement and grab the photos makes me think that that is a pre-recorded audio clip, and that is not going to change. I did look in here earlier and I couldn't find them. I'm annoyed about that. I think I just hit it too quickly and that's why I'm missing the video. So I need to go over here and then down. But what good would putting them into a shoebox in the statue or near the statue? What good would that do? Also, why are the photos down here? Why were they being developed here? She has a dark room in the apartment. I can't fucking talk anymore. I'm very tired. I'm yawning in the background here. She has the dark room in their own apartment, so why does she need to...
Photos were in the talk show basement. I had to bring them to the Plaza shoebox in order to enter Parliament Tower. Only then could I finish the story.
Yeah, I'm down here. She could develop them inside the apartment. Why are they here? Yeah, that was not there earlier.
Alice's photos. I recognize the style. One showed the clicker sinking into darkness. The other showed a light in the shape of a bullet. I need to get them to the plaza.
I can't Hello. Goodbye. I'm kind of glad I picked up those additional lights. Means I don't have to fiddle fart around with the lights too much, the puzzles too much. I can just go. This is not where I want to be.
Wouldn't open.
Wait. This is not where I want to be. Let's make another save. And I've not looked at the start of the trophy guide to see when I need to switch, but firstly, I suspect we're about to switch, and secondly, the remaining trophies are basically the collectibles, that is, the videos, and then just doing the chapters, so...
I had the photos now. I needed to put them into the shoebox by the statue.
I do not see any need to read the guide further. I can just play the game and everything should sort itself out. The shoebox by the statue, how many enemies do we have? Ah, we see the smoke in the cutscene for a frame or two. That's kind of cool. The clicker and a bullet. Whoa. Don't do that. Make me dizzy. Game? We just switched back to Saga. I'm sorry, the Trail of the Riser? Okay, forgive me, I'm going to look at the trophy guide. Watch all of the Writer's Journey's videos. Okay, we've got all the collectibles apparently, but I don't believe that for a moment. I missed drowning behind the masks. Or drowning, whatever. Well, so I'm definitely missing one or two of these, but I don't know where to find them. Okay, so at this point... I'll pat the dog again. No. At this point, Alan is ready to re-enter Parliament Tower for the third time to find Alice. And we are... You know what? I've completely forgotten our plan. We were going to do something at Cauldron Lake. To try and bring Alan out of the dark place. I don't want to complete this tonight because I'm not going to have enough time, but let me just play for about another 20 minutes or so, and then I'll finish this off later in the week. I don't feel like I can do the ending justice tonight because I'm so damn tired. And yeah, I don't want to go for another hour or two because I'm going to fall asleep and I've got work tomorrow. And I started late. We need to share the plan. I can upgrade a weapon there. Caseboard. Close to the tree. I feel like I've already put this, but whatever. That's the ritual. I mean, that case is well and truly closed. The story. Do we have anything here? Dark force of the lake was growing stronger. It was trying to make Ilmo and Yako something they were not. Well, Yako's dead, so, you know.
Doesn't look right.
Dark presence? There we go.
The dark presence leeches onto artists.
Whoa.
Manipulates their art.
There we go. Dark presence.
What power does it have by itself?
Who knows? Ask Barbara. The dark presence is an entity using artists to give itself power via their art. Uses power to corrupt people / try to escape the dark place. How does the dark presence corrupt people? Felt like I was drowning with every cough. The black hole grew bigger. The black hole grinned. This man was dying. Pneumonia? The dark presence used his fear and pain. Emmett Elwood had had enough. I don't remember who that is. They reached into him with their unwashed hands. He beat them down, beat them until they no longer moved. Dark presence used his phobia and amplified it into hate. He'd been on the trail of the Riser forever. He'd be caught, murdered, and reborn out of hate. Ilmo Yako. No, Nightingale. Nightingale hated Wake. Did the darkness use that hatred? I always thought, though, that Nightingale disappeared in the first game because Alan wrote that. He was in the cell, in the police cells. He was being not interrogated, but spoken to by Sarah Breaker. Nightingale came in and basically told him, "Fuck you, you're going to die," blah, blah, blah. And then the dark presence just yoinked him out of there and he was never seen again. And I assume that's something that Alan wrote to save himself. Cynthia loved Thomas Zane. Tom only had eyes for Barbara Jagger. They'd be together. She sank into dark water into Tom. That's talking about Cynthia drowning. Cynthia had an unrequited love. Yep. Did a dark presence twist her feelings for Tom to corrupt her? I don't know. Maybe. That would make sense, I guess, but... Cynthia just drowned herself. Drowned herself in the bathtub at the manor. I don't know. No one will find her corpse, but a secret like this doesn't die. This was the one that Mulligan and Thorson killed. Was this Emmett?
The dark presence uses people's weaknesses to corrupt them. Their guilt, fear, even their love.
It uses... Okay, well, I assume that's true. I assume what we're reading here is true. The dark presence uses a person's desire, anger, guilt, fear, etc. to corrupt them. So by that standard, I assume that everyone can be corrupted. And yeah, this is what I wanted to see. So the assumption is that this manuscript was written... Fuck off. This manuscript was written by Scratch. Can I get in there somehow? Yeah, I can't zoom in on that, unfortunately. I wish I could. But the assumption is that these particular paragraphs that have been struck out and replaced by something else were written by Alan to try and turn the R18 story into an MA15 plus, perhaps. That's what I get out of that. He's made no edits or hardly any edits to the last chapter there. Okay. Oh wow, I got all the radio shows. Missing one song from the Old Gods of Asgard, which makes me sad. A couple of songs there. We'll get the last one in the final chapter there. I can't believe I got that other trophy. That's very surprising. Okay. There's a shoebox in the sheriff's station and I'm going the wrong way. No, I just need to check something very quickly. So I'm hearing weird noises outside and I'm hoping due to my earphones and whatnot that it's just the rain. If you think that sounds weird, you don't live at my house. With my neighbours. Oh my god. Just give me the fucking... Oh my god. The bomb is officially the worst.
This is the kind of case my ex hated.
That's exactly how I feel. Okay, there is a massive amount of rain coming in.
Cases that might kill me were my ex's favorite.
The noise is coming from inside the station. Well, it's not a massive amount of rain, but it's a very large cloud. Alright, manual save here. And at this point, we're going to endgame, and I will play for a little bit longer, but I don't want to play for too much longer. So I might hit an autosave, I might hit a shoebox, and then I might just call it quits, because I don't want to finish this tonight. I'd much rather sleep on this, and come back another night and get it done.
Ready to go?
You can barely read that. It's the beginning of the end game. We need to travel to Cauldron Lake. We need to save our game first. Exploring and traveling to other areas will be limited if we choose to continue. We're forced to save. Wow. Okay, let's do this.
I'm ready to head to Cauldron Lake now. Let's get the plan started.
Okay, here we go. We'll be there for you. What do you need from us?
I'll head to Cauldron Lake with the clicker.
Scratch will try to get you, Anderson. You'll need backup.
I can tell there's no talking you out of coming, Casey. Estevez, is there a way to get that light array to the lake?
Oh, I've got you covered, so good news there. And we'll bring our mobile containment unit. It's specially built for entities like Scratch.
And this work of art, Anderson. What's the plan for that?
I'll make some calls on the way. Just meet me at Cauldron Lake.
That's right, she was talking about a work of art.
Tor, I need the old gods of Asgard.
Okay, there's the final song.
A very special song.
Hell yeah! The tour bus is already loaded, and we've said our goodbyes. Ready to hit the road, just like the old times, baby.
You saw this coming, huh? Of course. I need a song about Alan Wake. About bringing him out of the dark place.
A rider. A lake of darkness. Bringing him into the light. It writes itself.
I hope they've still got it.
Oh, they do. That's how we find out he's there.
Meet the mayor, huh? Maybe I should swing by Suomi Hall.
Already done. We voluntarily pat the dog. It's so weird though, you see that musical sequence, they look so much younger in that sequence compared to in-game, which I totally understand because that's reality being reality. But just hearing him speak there, it's like, oh, you're actually old as hell. Okay, let's go. I think I will call it quits very shortly though. Like, we're going to get another chapter here, I know that, but I don't know how many more we've got after, or how much more we've got after that, so what I might do is complete this chapter and then just call it.
Pick up. David, please pick up.
Please leave a message.
David.
David, it's me. Where have you...
Stop. For once, you need to listen. You left me. You took my daughter away from me, then you let her... She's dead because of you. And I don't ever want to hear your voice again. Stop calling me.
David! Jesus Christ. It's getting worse. It's spreading. I'm running out of time.
You could write that off as a phone call being intercepted by the Dark Presence, perhaps. Because we're still in the AWE. In the localized zone. Get to the lakeshore. We need to get down there. Oh, that path is blocked now. Okay, we've got to go the long way around. That's annoying. I feel we should be able to climb that, just saying. How am I looking for weapons and ammo? Why am I holding the sawn-off shotgun? No, never mind. Once again, I'm getting confused between the crossbow and the shotgun. That is not the first time I've made that mistake. And before you go, oh fuck, you're a fucking dumbass, Random. I'm Australian, we don't do guns here. Just saying.
We're incoming with the lights, Anderson. Where do you want them?
Set them up on the shore. We need to be ready if Scratch shows up.
We'll be ready. Estevez out.
I'm surprised she's readily agreeing to what we're saying. I'm very low on battery. Just want you to move away, then I'm going to take you down. Nothing, okay. I'm low on battery, but I've got flares. of the rocket variety, not I've got a couple of handhelds.
That must be Tornodin. Maybe I should check in.
Kiddo! We're almost at the gig! And Odin's run over 4 minions of darkness! The boss is our hammer! I'm driving with one hand!
I need you to meet me at the shore. Is the song ready?
Odin's got a killer chorus! Come save your soul, awake new and whole. By name I will summon him. It's a dark ocean summoning. Bro, tree! What tree? There's no tree in the song! Who the fuck put a tree in the middle of the road? We're not on a road.
Drive carefully, Grandpa.
I think it's way too late for that particular warning. No. And this, kids, is why I'll probably stop driving at the age of 70, assuming I survive that long. Gotta go. Oh, fuck. Okay. Bus went this way. I've got to follow the bus. The bus cleared a path for us, but it means that we're going to run into enemies along the way. I suppose it makes sense. One last trek through the woods. It's going to be a nice long one. Where am I going? I don't actually know. Yes, need those desperately. Was there more in there? Yes. Court mashing. I go left of this tree. There we go. I hear us, I don't see it. I see it. I can't go right there, I've got to follow the stream. I just saw the bus go over the bridge. This is uncharted territory. Have some of that. Oh, is the other one still alive? Yes. I thought the crossbow bolts took that first one down, and okay, we can go up there. I thought we had to go down the river.
The lights in the containment cellar good to go, Anderson.
Great. A Torinode in there yet?
The 2 golden oldies? Oh, they're here. And they bought moonshine. I love them already.
No drinking on the job.
They're alive. You wanted to know what art we would use? Well, that's them. I'll be there soon.
We will indeed. Nuggy, how you doing tonight? Hope you're doing well. You've come in towards the end of the stream. I'm just trying to complete this chapter, and then I'll call this. I'll leave the rest of this game for another night. Speaking of which, I should disable raids. Give me a sec. Right, that's done. You just clocked out. And you came here? Oh. But no, I really should go to bed. It's raining in the city. It's raining outside my place at the moment. If you look at the radar, the proper radar and not the new one, It looks like there's a massive rain cloud above us.
1, 2. 1, 2. How you feeling tonight, Cauldron Lake?
I did not see you there until it was too late. Whoa. Am I hitting him at all? Okay, that one did not want to go down. That one's going to take a bit more firepower. Whoa.
Not good.
Not good at all. Yeah, I'll heal. If I can. Hurry up and heal. Reload battery. Hurry up. Nope. Got enough blood on you, man? Holy Christ. She's still not dead. And I'm gonna die if I'm not careful. Damn. Gotta go to the train. Oh, wow. You're at the train station. Nagi, thank you for dropping in. Appreciate it. And have a safe trip home.
You wanted to know what art we would use? Well, that's them. I'll be there soon.
At least a save point's nearby. That one took a shitload of damage. What the hell? The file donut, she tanks the shots pretty well, you don't say. I'm going to bust out the much heavier equipment.
How you feeling tonight, Cauldron Lake? Been a while since we played on this shore.
Have some of that. I see, she's got more than one weak point. I don't know how to dodge those.
Restless dreams.
I see that town. Right, hold still.
Come on.
When in doubt, pull out the bazooka. So I'm almost out of handgun now. Let's just stick with the shotgun for a bit. Just hugging the right hand side. I don't know if we can get through the witch's ladle or not. Maybe I can get down there now.
Testing. Gonna need more reverb. I'm getting no bounce out here. Hey, where are my chimes? I threw them out. Chimes are not rock and roll. Yeah, they are. If you know how to use them. Kiddo, we're ready to rock and roll.
Summoning.
Say when.
Anderson, we've set up a control center up here overlooking the area.
Anderson, I can drop more gear down for you if you're running low.
I'll use the lights to hit the Taken when they come. Light them up for you.
Okay, I see where this is going.
Bad news is we were in a hurry. The power supply is spotty. Your partner here will try to keep it running.
I'm not a damn mechanic. I wish your tech guy was here, Karen.
We have a defense mission coming up. Waking the clicker, case closed. No.
Tornodin's song is our best bet of getting Wake out of the dark place. Scratch will come for us. We need to be ready to protect them.
Yeah. We need to protect Tornodin while they perform the song. Scratch will likely show up. I should be ready for that too. I suppose there's a save point around here. Let's grab the first aid.
We're waiting for your signal, Saga. This will be a show for the ages.
I actually don't doubt that. Excuse me. So... Alright, it's time. I was memeing about this earlier, but it is time. Drop the propane. Let's drop some of the bolts.
Just like old times, right, bro? Fighting the forces of darkness with heavy metal!
It's time. Get rid of the hand flare.
We'll play this at maximum volume!
Move that. No, quick slot that. Alright, guns loaded.
We're ready when you are!
Yeah, I was kind of hoping there'll be a save point here, but I suspect we'll get an autosave. I'll talk to you two. Yeah, they look so much older than they did in the music video. Let's get started. No. Let me have a look around for a coffee first. If I don't find one, that's the containment cell. If I don't find one, then I'm hoping we're going to get an autosave. Can I talk to you folks up there? No, you look pretty isolated. Alright, you two better know what you're doing. Especially you, Casey. Alright. Fire it up, fellas.
Grandpa, you signal me when the song is done, and I'll use the clicker to bring Wake back. Hit it!
Hello, Colgren Lake. Great to see so many federal agents here tonight.
Prepare to experience a soul-searing, mind-frying act of black magic and sorcery!
This song goes out to our favorite tortured writer. Let these sweet tunes guide you out of the darkness. It's called Dark Ocean Summoning.
You're making me look bad in front of Saga, bro!
I was about to say that drumming was pretty good. Checkpoint, survive the ritual.
A whole lot of paranatural crimes happening right now.
I wonder if I can see that.
Awesome. I want a t-shirt. Show's drawing a crowd.
Where are they?
Take an incoming, Anderson. They're coming.
Didn't see it.
I have them in the light. Anderson on the left. I'll get him into the light. I'll blast him with the light.
The shotgun is not doing much. Smashing. Damn it. Just realized I do not have the med kits mapped. Right, the shotgun at close range does work, but at mid-range it's not really doing much. I dodged that. Like around here it's not doing anything at all. Okay, I got problems. I got huge problems.
Anderson, heads up.
Okay, that thing's asking for a rocket. One shot, okay. Can't pay any attention to the song, unfortunately, unlike what was happening in the dark place with Alan. Overall, this is very reminiscent of what we see in the first game on the farm. Whoa. Damn it. His shield's up. Couldn't decide which part of his body to hit.
Anderson, trouble on the way.
Oh, I know. Oh, come on, I dodged that. I dodged that. I dodged that. I saw it coming. I just dodged it a fraction late. Yeah, let me do this battle, and then I'll call it quits for tonight. I'm disappointed by how little the shotgun is doing at mid-range.
A lot of paranormal crimes happening right now. That's fucking awesome. I want a t-shirt. Show's drawing a crowd. Take an incoming, Anderson.
Really?
I got him for you, Anderson.
Damn, dude. This rifle, it's doing well at long range, if I can line the shot up, but if I get ambushed, I got problems.
A whole lot of paranormal crimes happening right now. That's fucking awesome. I want a t-shirt. Show's drawing a crowd. Take an incoming, Anderson. I'll get him into the light.
How are you not dead?
Anderson, come all the way.
Oh man, I'm sucking at this tonight.
Anderson on the right.
Little busy.
I'll light him up.
I hate the way these guys move. Terrible shooting. Hell.
Anderson, heads up.
If I get them at close range like that, it's fine, but...
Anderson, stock up on ammo.
Come on. Not that one. And then they move like that. God damn it. Alright, good. One sec. I ain't fucking with that one. How are you not dead? That's not how that freaking magnetic thing works. At least that's not how it was advertised. Good, need that battery desperately.
Anderson, I dropped gear for you.
A little busy. Where is it?
They're coming.
Oh no, that's what scares me, but I don't see them. I dropped all the hand flares, didn't I? That was a mistake. Okay, good. Okay, I'm getting surrounded. Do I have anything I can use here? I don't. Just gonna heal behind here and try and defend. Okay, here we go.
I have them in the light.
I don't mind burning that. There's one too many there. Could just burn multiple battery charges there with no effect. How are you not dead?
Anderson, they're trying to stop the song.
Hopefully that deals with most of them. Oh, look at all these drops. Wow. That was the right time to use that. Holy shit. I have 118 bullets. I suppose I should just use it, but I really want to listen to the song. But something bad may happen if I take too long. Peepo headbang. Alright, doing it.
What happened? Why didn't it work? I did everything right. Art to bring him back? Clicker to make it real? So where the fuck is he?
And this is why I saved the rocket flares. That last part was crazy. About 6 of them attacking and they all went down with one rocket flare.
Parliament Tower. It was back.
Uh-oh. Saga has performed the ritual to try and bring us back. We heard from ourselves at different points in the story. Yeah, let me just do this.
Many times before. I didn't know how many. This felt different. Like my last chance. If it wasn't already too late.
Notice of demolition. Place is condemned. Yeah, let me finish this chapter and I'll call it there. I don't know how much longer we've got left, whether it's half an hour, 2 hours, 3 hours, 6 hours. I can't imagine there's much left though. I've literally been told I'm in the end game.
Nobody lived here anymore. Was I too late?
I was not expecting another chapter to start. Let's just do this part as Alan and then I'll call it. The Rice's room, I recognize that now.
Scratch was in there, writing his horror story. There was still time to stop him. I needed to get inside.
And yes, the room is well lit. Do we have hostiles in here? I can't aim my gun, so I assume not. Alice moved out. Not yet. Anything over here? There's nothing in here anymore. That's not the lady from the film, that's someone else.
It won't end. Like a nightmare I can't wake up from. I thought I could contain Ellen in my photos, but I can't.
You what?
The monster just keeps coming back. Every night. Like waves hitting the shore. I'm so tired.
Wait, did you know about Alan being in the dark place? Well, I assume you were... Yeah, we've seen the exhibits, obviously, but...
All the time now.
You're trying to get him out as well?
There's so much rage inside of him, I can't stand it anymore. God, I tried so hard. I can't. I can't. I have made a decision. Most of you won't understand. People call me an artist, but I don't care about any of that. I just wanted to show the world what I see. I can't keep going like I have been. It's time for a perspective shift. To go from photographer to subject. From artist to art.
I mean, he could have just moved out or something. You didn't have to fuck. I'm gonna get jump scared here for sure. The monsters were haunting her and she couldn't take it anymore, so she killed herself? And she staged her own, not staged, but recorded her own suicide. Holy shit. Yeah, I can imagine.
Scratch tortured her until she couldn't stand it anymore.
Alternatively, hang on.
That time, she thought it was me.
It could have been.
Scratch was still here. He hadn't escaped the dark place yet. He was scratching my edits out of return.
It absolutely could have been him. That's how Scratch could have been created, through Alice's suicide. That's us walking in as Scratch. We became Scratch right there.
I've seen this before. This was not Scratch. This was me. Caught in a loop. I had stopped myself trying to fix the manuscript. I was the one haunting Alice.
Exactly.
It was always me. I killed her.
How do you break this loop?
This is the ritual to lead you on. Your friends will meet him when you're gone.
That is going to do it for me for tonight. End of initiation.
Getting off this time.
I think the track's struggling a bit.
I can see you there, but you don't see me anywhere. I'm right in front of you, I'm right here on this winding road. What are you looking at? Is it your face on a pane of glass? 'Cause somehow this window becomes a trap on a winding road. Will it ever, will it let me go? Forever I am fading to black night. Forever I am circling back just to fall into this trap, to fall into this trap. This winding road. Some say that it loops forever, this road that I lose you on every time. Some say that it loops forever, this road. Some say that it loops forever, this road that I lose you on every time. Some say that it loops forever, this road. It's not meant for me. They're meant only for you, I see. Wake up, it's only a dream in a winding road. Now that you're in my bed, inside the dark chamber of my head, you ever, don't let me go. Forever I am playing pretend, and I am forever, never, never wanting it to end. This message that you send to this winding road, it's just the beginning. Only the ending, winding through the night. Only the end, it's just the beginning. Only the ending, winding through the night. The beginning, only the end. The beginning, winding through the
It'd be funny if it went into an infinite loop now. I don't think it will. There it goes.
Now you're falling apart. The light is a poisonous, poisonous dart, forever seeking out the darkest part. Forever, forever, forever your heart.
So, come on.
Some say that it loops forever. This world that I find you on. Forever I find you. Forever and ever. Some say that it loops forever. This world that I find you every time I find you.
The song's putting me to sleep. So initiation is complete. Alan Wake tried to draft a story. He was stymied by Scratch at many points, but each time he came back and he kept rising. And at the end, he turned into Scratch himself and started the loop. How long has this been going? Like about 6 minutes? Alright, how long has this been going? This is crazy. It's not looping. I'm rewinding my video. This has been going for 8.5 minutes. Holy Christ. I thought the musical scene was audacious. That was so much worse. Yeah, as soon as I see the autosave, I will quit, but... Yeah, like I was saying, Alan Wake wrote Initiation in the Dark Place to try and get out because of the whole return thing. He had to write Initiation before that, between departure and return. Every draft was being edited by Scratch, or Scratch was breaking in and killing him, or whatever, and... At the end there, when he realizes that he has been inadvertently haunting Alice, Alice kills herself, and then he turns into Scratch. The dark presence overtakes him. Makes sense, I guess. Was that Alice Wake? I saw that. We're switching back to Saga, and I see the autosave up on the top right, so... As soon as I can, I'll go to the menu and quit. You sure about that?
But he didn't end up here now. He landed on the shore after I faced Nightingale in the overlap.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
Hey! Are you okay?
No! It's my fault! He got out with my face! Scratch!
That night I found Wake here. He appeared because of this. The summoning. That was Wake. Scratch wasn't pretending to be Wake.
He was Wake.
They're the same person.
He's here! Scratch! Watch out, Anderson!
Estevez, Scratch is Wake with the dark presence inside him. He wants the clicker. Change of plan. I'll lure him to the cell. When we're inside, lock it. And blast it with all you got. Hit him, Estevez!
He's too fast. Anderson, pin him down with gunfire for me to get the light on him.
On it!
Damn it. Anderson, we lost power.
Canonically, that's how that ends. We don't see the normal scene of Saga dying there. Okay, it's just looping there. Yeah, I'm not going to do that tonight. I need to lure him into the cell and then capture him. I can't express how much I hate that we brought Alan Wake back just now, but it was a couple of days earlier, or 2 days prior. No, I don't buy that. That unfortunately deflates things a bit. Everyone, I've gone way over, so I'm just going to call a quick end to this stream. Everyone, thank you for watching. I sincerely appreciate it. I don't know if I'll get online tomorrow or not, but I'll definitely get back online later this week and we'll complete this game. I feel there's not much left. I'll maybe have a quick look to see roughly how much is left, whether it's an hour, half an hour, 2 hours, 6 hours, whatever. But I'll knock that off later this week, and then I'll move on to something new. Until then, YouTube, I'm going to cut you off now. Thanks for watching. I'll be back later this week with the finale of Alan Wake 2. Hope to see you then.